Hello and welcome. Friends, comedy and action movies are two of the most popular genres in the film industry. When combined, they create a unique and entertaining experience. And today we're counting down the top 10 best comedy action movies of all time. These movies are the perfect blend of hilarious jokes and thrilling action sequences, making them a guaranteed good time for anyone who loves to be entertained. But before jumping into the list, make sure to hit the like button and also make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel.
You stole William Strang's Lady with the Red Hat from the Tate.
You can't prove that was me.
First, I would like to talk about number 1, Red Notice, came out in 2021. The IMDb rating of this movie is 6.3. An FBI agent named John Hartley, who's on the hunt for a notorious art thief named Nolan Booth. But things take an unexpected turn when Hartley realizes that the only way to catch Booth is to team up with another thief, the beautiful and talented Sarah Black. Together, the trio embarks on an adventure, chasing clues and trying to outsmart each other, all while on the run from the law. But as they get closer to their goal, they realize that there's more to their heist than just stealing a valuable artifact. The three end up facing off against a dangerous and powerful underworld figure, who's determined to get his hands on the artifact at any cost. It is filled with breathtaking action sequences, witty banter, and a star-studded cast.
Are you kidding me?
What? This is hard!
Y'all remember me?
Number 2, Men in Black International, released in 2019. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 5.6. The story centers on Molly, a young and bright woman who has been obsessed with the Men in Black ever since she witnessed an alien encounter as a child. After years of searching, she finally finds the secret headquarters of the Men in Black and convinces them to let her join their ranks. Molly is quickly sent on a mission to London where she teams up with the charismatic Agent H. Together, they must stop an alien threat that could potentially destroy the planet. But things aren't as easy as they seem. With danger at every turn, Molly and Agent H must use their wits, skills, and gadgets to save the world. You'll love the chemistry between Molly and Agent H, and the stunning visual effects will leave you in awe.
Are you suggesting that we try the most powerful weapon in the galaxy for fun?
Do it.
Press the button. Turn it up a few.
Number 3, Free Guy, came out in 2021. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.1. Free Guy is placed in a virtual world called Free City. Our main character, Guy, is a non-playable character in this game. He wakes up every day and follows his routine, not knowing that he's living in a video game. That is until he meets a player named Molotov Girl, who tells him that he's actually in a game. Guy begins to question his reality and decides to take control of his life. He starts to do things that NPCs in the game are not supposed to do, like picking up weapons and fighting back against the players. This catches the attention of the game's creator, Antoine, who sees Guy as a threat to his plans for the game. With amazing action scenes, hilarious comedy, and a heartwarming story, Free Guy is a must-see movie of 2021. Number 4, Thor, Ragnarock, released in 2017. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7.9. In this movie, we follow our hero, Thor, as he tries to save his home planet of Asgard from the villainous Hela, the goddess of death. But, as fate would have it, he's captured and sent to a remote planet where he's forced to fight as a gladiator. There, he reunites with an old friend, the Incredible Hulk, and together, they try to escape and save Asgard. Thor's sarcastic and hilarious one-liners will have you laughing out loud, and his dynamic with the Hulk will leave you in stitches. But don't be fooled, this isn't just a comedy. The stakes are high, and the fate of Asgard hangs in the balance. The action scenes are some of the most thrilling you'll ever see, with epic battles and breathtaking special effects.
What were you the god of again?
Number 5, Sonic the Hedgehog, came out in 2020. The IMDb rating of this movie is 6.5. The movie follows the adventure of Sonic, a super fast and quirky hedgehog with an insatiable love for chili dogs. Sonic is on a mission to save Earth from the evil Dr. Robotnik, who wants to capture him for his incredible powers. After causing a power outage across the Pacific Northwest, Sonic draws the attention of the US government, who send the brilliant but bumbling Dr. Tom Wachowski to investigate. Sonic, who has been hiding out on Earth for years, decides to team up with Tom to escape Robotnik's clutches and save the planet. They face obstacles and challenges at every turn, including Robotnik's army of robots and dangerous booby traps. It's a must-see film for Jim Carrey's fans.
It's power.
Yeah. This is my power. And I'm using it to protect my friends.
Number 6, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, released in 2005. and this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.5. John and Jane Smith are a seemingly ordinary suburban couple with a boring marriage. But what they don't know is that they're both highly skilled assassins working for rival agencies. They live double lives and hide their true identities from each other until one day they're assigned to kill the same target. The mission goes awry, and the couple finds themselves in a sticky situation. They're both aware of the other's true identity, and now they must decide whether to work together to complete their mission or kill each other. As the couple navigates through their marriage problems and secret lives, they find themselves in intense action-packed situations. From car chases to gunfights, this movie has it all. And let's not forget the undeniable chemistry between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Number 7, Deadpool, came out in 2016. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8. This movie is a hilarious action comedy that breaks all the rules of the typical superhero genre. Deadpool is about a guy named Wade Wilson, who's a former Special Forces operative turned mercenary. After being diagnosed with cancer, Wade volunteers for a risky experiment that will give him superpowers and hopefully cure his illness. However, things don't go as planned, and he ends up looking like a burned victim with a twisted sense of humor. With his newfound abilities, including incredible healing powers and super strength, Deadpool sets out to get revenge on the man who nearly ruined his life. Along the way, he teams up with 2 X-Men, Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead, to take down the bad guys and save the day. The character is known for his sarcastic and witty remarks, often making fun of himself and the superhero genre as a whole. Don't miss it.
Daddy needs to express some rage.
Number 8, Rush Hour, released in 1998. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7. The movie is about 2 detectives from different parts of the world who are forced to work together to solve a kidnapping case. Inspector Lee, a Hong Kong police officer who travels to Los Angeles to help find the daughter of the Chinese consul. Detective James Carter, a loudmouth LAPD cop who is assigned to babysit Lee while he's in town. From the moment these 2 guys meet, you know you're in for a hilarious ride. Carter is always cracking jokes and teasing Lee, who takes everything seriously and is more focused on getting the job done. As they search for the kidnapped girl, they encounter all sorts of obstacles and challenges, including a gang of dangerous criminals and a language barrier that makes communication difficult.
Smell good.
With the master of smack.
Number 9, Spy, came out in 2015. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7. This movie is about Susan Cooper, a desk-bound CIA analyst who volunteers to go undercover to help stop a deadly plot by a villainous arms dealer. The movie starts off with Susan, who works as a support staff for a super spy, Bradley Fine. Bradley is on a mission to retrieve a dangerous bomb from a terrorist group, but things go wrong and he ends up getting killed. The CIA then decides to send in Susan, who's never been on a field mission before, to finish the job and stop the bomb from being sold. Susan's mission takes her all around Europe, where she meets all sorts of interesting characters. As Susan navigates her way through dangerous situations, she proves herself to be much more capable than anyone thought. She's funny, resourceful, and a total badass.
Targets. You are incredibly out of your league.
That's not fair. Butler!
And on very last, number 10, Red, released in 2010. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7. The story follows Frank Moses, a retired CIA agent who is living a quiet life. But things get interesting when a group of assassins come after him, and he's forced to use his old skills to survive. Frank reunites with some of his former colleagues to figure out why he's being targeted, and they soon discover a conspiracy that goes all the way to the top. The movie is filled with thrilling action sequences, hilarious one-liners, and a star-studded cast. But what really sets this movie apart is the chemistry between the characters. Frank's interactions with his former colleagues are hilarious, and you can tell that the cast had a blast making this movie.
You can't touch me.
Of course we can.
Well friends, this was the whole video, and if you enjoyed it and want to support us, the easiest way is to like the video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more top 10 lists and more entertaining content. See you in the next video.
Are you not entertained?